Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. Boom. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
And that prevents Bayley's attack.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here. Bayley turning her attention to the crowd. A little ding-dong hello for anyone not paying attention. Look out!
Big impact. Is it enough? She powers out immediately there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Caught on the chin.
Compressing them with a splash.
That extra rotation creates so much more force than a standard splash.
Shot to the back of the neck, sends their opponent.
Uh-oh. Bayley turns it around. Oh, just turn that around.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
She's pushed into the corner. Ooh, she responds with a counter. Well-placed kick.
Oh, rocking the jaw.
things taking a turn for her now.
Bayley did her homework there.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer.
Off into the pin. 2. She kicks out with authority after 2.
That was a long 2 count there.
In position. This is going to be spear.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
Pin.
An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey.
Down in the final prayer. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Shifting their motion into a takedown.
The jumping complete shot. Face first. Liv ending this fight right there.
And she breaks the cover here. Now back to Ripley. Breaks the close count. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Power slam.
Wraps the arm into a takedown. Armbar applied.
Will they tap? Oh, man. There's nowhere for her to go. This may will they tap? No. And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
This deep into a fatal 4-way match. It's a wonder they're not more bang.
And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
This deep into a fatal 4-way match. It's a wonder they're not more bang. But the grueling nature of this match is definitely getting to them now, gentlemen.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. She covers for the pin. But back to Ripley. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. The Oscar lock. Uh-oh.
Corey Rhea. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Sent gets into the corner.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle. Look at this roll through. Great athleticism to the top. Superplex. Wow. Oh, kick connects. Cover. And the count stops short of 2.
She is still in this fight.
There's a Russian leg sweep.
Rapid fire rights over and over. Uh-oh. What a hurricane.
In position.
There it is, shining wizard.
Gosh, just like she envisioned.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Targeting the throat there.
She must be close to finish now.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Oh, costly error there.
And now she hightails it out of the ring.
Nothing wrong there, just dictating the pace. Caught with a clothesline.
Oh, man. She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Oh, dear, this doesn't look good.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Out to the back of the neck, sends their opponent to the middle of the ring.
A handstand into a Pele kick? That should do it right there. That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Pulled back into the hip toss. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Chop block! Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Brutal move that can take away all the mobility in that leg. Standing moonsault gets all of it.
A move like that is what sets you apart from others.
Uh-oh.
Shooting star press! Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wow! Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Taking it outside the ring now.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Shotzi there. She's setting the chair up. This is not going to be pretty. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
Well, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk.
What a mess.
No! Throwing their studs with such disregard to their opponent.
Now would be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
Turned that one around.
Shotzi might be able to start mounting something here.
Could be a sign of Shotzi turning her fortunes around. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework. Answer after answer for each other's offense here. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Shotzi caught by the counter.
Drop kick!
This match is spilled out to the ringside area, and as we can see, tension's really running high now.
Yeah, we should probably clear the way, guys.
Shotzi is really falling behind.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
And they're going to end things with a ripcord flatliner.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Oh, my God. Squaring off right by our announce table.
She'll take things into the ring.
This is what you call high risk, high reward.
Could this be it? What the hell just happened? This is unbelievable destruction.
There's two!
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
We all need something, a little breakthrough. I won't let you down.